RTOs will kill your profit.
Yeah.
Correct or wrong?
Yeah, definitely. It kills actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Because see, if we see the the data, right? So we see that primarily RTOs happens with the COD orders only, right? So I mean about 40% COD orders gets RTO.
Right.
So I mean, why does this happen, right? Why RTO happen, right? So it happens like due to like the reasons like whether the issue is from the buyer side or from the seller side or from the courier side, right? So I'll first take the seller side issue, right? So let's say a buyer has placed an order and he see that the order will be delivered in say 3 days, right?
Sure.
And there was some delay happened from the seller side and it just got delayed, right? And when actually courier executive reached to the buyer location, he denies because he said that now I don't need that because
नहीं चाहिए मेरे को लेके जाओ बस.
yes, right. So this is one reason. There may be some other reasons as well. Maybe the other reason is from the courier side, maybe where courier reached to the seller buyer location and the packet got damaged during the in-transit process, and buyer denies. He says that I don't want that because it's a damaged product.
Sure.
There may be issues like the area where the buyer is actually live. So it is actually the out of delivery area for the courier, right? So
Sure.
at pin code level it is serviceable, but when actually courier reaches to that location, the area was out of delivery, so he denies to reach to the final location of the buyer, right?
The delivery guy says मैं नहीं जाऊंगा उधर.
Exactly, because it's an out of delivery area for him, right? He cannot go there, right? Now coming to the buyer side, we have seen that there are two types of buyers, right? One is the habitual buyer who generally do RTOs, right? So that buyer is like he just places order and he never receives it. Right? He always do RTO, right? it's a habitual thing. It's his behavior, right?
Oh.
The other is like buyer is genuine, but there was some issue, some mistakes happened, like he just entered the incorrect address while placing the order, right? Okay. Or maybe he does not need that right at this point of time, right? Or he found some other better deal from somewhere else, and now he doesn't want this to be delivered, right? So these kind of issues happen, right? So what we have done at Shiprocket, right? So we have started analyzing this data because we have a huge data with us, right? So what we have done, we have basically developed a AI process wherein we are identifying the RTO percentage or the RTO probability at each shipment, right?
Okay.
So that we call it as the RTO prediction, right? So we predict RTO.
Okay.
And we tell the seller that there is a high probability of getting getting this order to be RTO'd or low or medium, right? Based on the seller can take a decision on that, right? Okay, right. So this is one thing that we have done. So there are processes around it. If there's a high percentage of RTO that has been predicted by the system, so seller can take action, like seller can verify those orders by making the IVR call or by making some system calls. Or seller can also use our WhatsApp CRM tool, right? That we call as engage, Shiprocket engage, right? So through that he can basically contact to the buyer and they can
take a WhatsApp confirmation.
One he can take a confirmation over WhatsApp. Two, he can also get the address updated by the buyer if there's, because it also gives a the correctness of the address as well, the score on that, right? And the third thing is it also gives a feasibility to the seller where he can actually offer a discount to the buyer, and he can ask the buyer to convert that order into prepaid, and he will give an additional discount on that.